So guys, you're welcome. I'm Kosim, as most people think that medical school is hard and it's not worthy of combining anything with. So, but in this video, I want to disappoint you by telling you that you can still combine medical school with business. So, I have my guest here who happens to be a medical student who is also a business person. Will be taking us through how to go by combining medical school with business. So, stay with me. How do you manage your time to combine business with medical school? Because
Like all of them were depressed. The majority of them are regretting that they not venture
into anything.
apart from medicine.
What is the name? So let me allow you to do the introduction yourself.
Oh, my name is Ibrahim Abdul Hakim, a medical student of Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto State. I run Iconic Medneeds.
Okay.
So
Which is the name of the business you run actually?
Iconic Medneeds is a brand. So
Okay.
and as the name implies, Iconic Medneeds. The iconic here is like my brand, our brand name. Let me say that.
So that is by the introduction. Long I do get such questions that people used to say that medical school is hard, medical school is that, it's not worthy of even combining anything with it. Like you just have to go to medical school and that is the only thing you have to do. But I'm surprised that we still have some people who attend medical school, as in who are medical students and still do business. So it's really amazing. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so as to receive notification whenever I upload a new video. Now the first question I would like to ask you here is the medical school, what is it like how it's a medical school, like is it how people really see it, or is there anything behind it probably that we don't even know?
Well, medical school. Actually, let us start from the name, from what we call it. Medical school is a school that trains medical students. Yeah, and it's a medical student that become a medical doctor. That is, we can say that a medical school train medical doctors. So actually, to me, let me say it that way. Medical school is like any other school, like any other degree program we can ever think of. Though it requires some other things. Maybe that is what people
see
as that peculiar to it.
Peculiar
That
to it.
okay, this is medical school, this is med school. Even sometimes the way people carry the name med school on head, I feel like those
does it really
as I said earlier, there are some things that comes along being a medical student. That comes generally with medical school. Part of them is like in med school, you need more dedication. You need more, like you need to be more hard work. Like another thing, you need more fund. Yes, yeah, that's
than any other department. Just like the last video I did, like I did a video with someone who happens to be a nursing graduate, but she's already a graduate. So I asked him that how is money required in nursing? He said nursing is money. And so you are telling us now that going to medical school, apart from the fact that you have to focus, dedicate, you still need money more than any other person.
Exactly, you need that.
Now, what kind of business do you run? Like,
well, as I said earlier, I run Iconic Medneeds, but believe me, I do some other things apart from running Iconic Medneeds. I won't be mentioning them here,
okay.
But concerning the Iconic Medneeds, we sell medical needs
to students like you,
and not ordinary students too.
Okay.
Some workers as well.
People that are already in the profession.
So that's why we call it medical needs, not medical bookshop, not
No
medical
medical,
shop. But like if you are to view it in general, pertaining with medical students, we sell medical textbooks, medical wares, medical instruments, and all other stuff that they need. Yeah, so far those things are needed in medical school.
So
we deal with them, we sell them.
So that is what the brand about.
Yeah.
So I think we understand what you do as a student and how you, as in the kind of business you do now. I think so. Now let me ask this now: how do you manage your time to combine business with medical school? Because I know, just like you said earlier, that being a medical student require more dedication, focus, and that's and time too, rather. So how do you combine your being a medical student with business?
Well, about that, time management is very important, as we all know, and it's not until time you are a medical student that you need to
Know how to manage your time.
Exactly.
So it's a general phenomenon.
We all need to learn to manage time. That reminds me, when I was working in one school like that, yeah. So that fateful day, I was not doing something that I should have done during the weekend. A student of mine now approached me that, uncle, we are just doing this now. So does that mean, I told him that I don't have time. The guy just told me that means you cannot control yourself. So
a student of yours,
so that you cannot control yourself. So concerning time management, let us firstly have it at the back of our mind that it is ability to control oneself. Okay. So now, how do I manage my time? Well, I'm a kind of boring person. I don't I don't really have any social things I do apart from the fact that I read.
You read and do business.
I don't play
In fact, maybe I even have to make a video on this. Most of the people that I know that they are medical students, if you ask them that, do you have girlfriend, they will say no. I want to know the reason behind people in medical school no girlfriend, nothing.
I'm going to tell you here now. So as I said, I don't have any social things I do. I don't play ball. I don't watch ball. I'm not saying those things are not good, but I'm just
personally,
based on my own perspective.
Maybe you can say those are the things you personally sacrifice to combine business with medical school.
Apart from that, as you said too, I don't also have girlfriend. Yeah, I only read and I do business. And, you know, to talk with people, come on. I'm not really into that. I do wonder if I'm not a business person, I would have been a very bad. Like I'm staying alone, and where I'm staying myself, other colleagues are not really around like that. So you get now. So I manage the time in the sense that I sacrifice a lot of social things, and there are some things that do consume our time, like some kind of normal thing that we should do, like house calls and stuff. All those things, I almost keep myself away from it, like to wash, to do this, to do that, in order to have time to reach.
So those kind of things, like house things, you engage other people to do that for you, right?
Somehow.
Okay, so the another question I've asked now is that you said you sacrifice those things for you to combine business with medical school. Now, the one important question I'll ask now, like, do you sacrifice your academic, like any part of your academics, for business at all? Academics, maybe like because you are a business person as a medical student, you skip class, like you understand what I'm trying to say? So is there anything like that?
Absolutely none. No. Like I've never sacrificed any of my academic stuff. Okay, because of business. See, to me, medicine is the primary thing I need to do. This business of a thing is just like something that's okay. I know I can do it, so let me do it. I've been doing it before med school. Let me continue as a med student. So when I see people asking me that, your academic stuff. See, I've never done it, and I will not do it because medicine is the primary thing. Like I have more passion for it
than any other thing,
and anything coming in my way, not to achieve that being a doctor, just to sacrifice that thing. And there is another motivation in doing business with medicine. That thing itself, wallahi, is a motivation. Like me now, I sell medical textbook, as I said. So whenever my guys are talking about about a particular book, they haven't read it. I just ask myself, does it sweet to hearing that someone that is selling textbook does not
even read this kind of
place of using it to pass? Sure, you get.
Understand.
So imagine, like, all those things now, they are now related to my academics on a long run.
Okay, wow.
You get it like that. Yeah. Another thing is like this. When we started selling textbooks, then that is when we entered college. There are a lot of textbooks, as we all know, in med school. Like different textbooks for anatomy, different
physiology, biochemistry, and so on.
So me, I happen to be selling medical textbooks. Like people will surely ask for review.
Review, yes, sure.
Okay, this particular textbook, okay, like now, it's more. Have you read it before? What can you tell me about it? Charizia, have you read it before? Last. So I had nothing to do than to what? To go through all those textbooks.
Even if you do, if it's not the kind of textbook you like to read, exactly, you still have to read it so as to tell people that
hey, okay, this is my review
on it.
This is how this textbook are gonna present its content and this and this. So all those things on the long run, they really help.
So what you're saying, that academically, the business even help you academically, yes, not that you have even sacrificed part of your academic to go into the business.
No. Another thing is that those things have time. Believe me, like those we have to talk about this thing now. You know, they have their time. So it's not that during session or like now during session. Sorry, before session, everyone will trying to get a textbook, and that is when you are going to market, read a lot of books, give them review. And during session, when schedule is already choking, so that time no one will even be buying textbook. So at that particular moment, all of you will be
facing your study in particular. Exactly. So thank you. Now another question I have here is now to combine business with medical school, do you think it's for everyone? Like, do you think it's what everybody can do, or it's just for gurus, like for prof like you?
Yeah, actually, sir, I'm not a prof. Everyone knows that. And in class, you know that this guy is just on his own.
Maybe that's that's what you want us to know. Don't worry, we won't go deeply into that. Oh yeah.
so okay, concerning the question that is it for guru, is it for actually no, I've heard a lot of people that told me that they can't just combine something else with medical school. And me, I don't think it's not to combine something else with medicine.
So why do you think it doesn't worth it? Like,
okay, someone like me now.
Okay,
I hate it that once they remove medicine from your career,
that you are nothing. Absolutely,
exactly.
Yeah.
So that thing, even on the long run, we finish, we graduate, we go for residency and stuff. I still want another thing to retain in me apart from medicine. Check it. And being a medical student, we can start from somewhere, and that is where that is why we are starting here now, and we are still aiming higher. So to go proper to the question, is it for gurus? No.
It's not only for gurus. So it's what anyone can do.
Even some gurus that I know, they don't do it.
They are scared. They are skeptical of if I do this now.
I've met a lot of distinction students, a lot of gurus, like those things now. They really go into
business.
They really
only book. So it is only people like us that still want to be like, let's give this a chance, let's manage this time.
And with the help of God, things do come out well.
So what kind of other business would you recommend for any medical student? Now, I'm saying medical students, don't let me even say medical student, as a student of medical college generally, as in time management, or let me say the time to spend on book on something, it may be somehow much particular to medical students. But I know that most of other courses in the college also require a lot of time, like studying nursing, studying physiotherapy, studying all those courses. So what kind of other businesses you can recommend for people in medical college?
Well, see, fight is business. You can venture into it. But there are two advices that I will
give us with.
Number one is that before you venture into anything, make sure you know about it. Don't just venture into something that
probably because you just have money. You just think I can do it now since I have the money. So you have to have the knowledge.
So that is number one. Number two is that your time. Your time. Like, to say the fact, in med school, as I said earlier, we need dedication. We need to be more hardworking. And another thing that comes with it, yeah. So those two things now, like, know it properly. And your time is very important. Like something that you can
do and still manage your time to do your academics as you're supposed to do it.
Exactly. Like now, I've seen some guys that sell that are into telecommunication stuff, like they sell data, all those subscription
data
and stuff. So if you are to look it, that thing does not really combine
com-
consume time.
to consume time.
Shey you get. So in combining that with med school, I
So
don't think there is
there is
something.
anything to lose. There's absolutely nothing to lose with that.
I remember there was a time I was thinking of go or venture into or venturing into we should have like that. There is something that is very common on Ohi campus. That smoothie stuff, people venture into it, they do it, they do that. So I was thinking of that in Sokoto. Oh, I just did some consultation. I found out, oh, knowing this thing is not for me.
It's not for most of them.
Because of what? It requires your time as a beginner.
You know.
I think you have been doing it before med school now. It's still okay. Or you have one long days on the holiday. Like you have a long free time.
Free time.
You can still do it. But being a medical student, you can't do that. Another thing is that if you know how to, like I've seen some of my colleagues, they are into catering. So like one weekend like that, they will just post it on their status. Okay, so things will be available. So they patronize us. People will go and patronize us. So during that time that they posted it, they had free time.
So they do it at their leisure time.
At their leisure time. So like that time is very important.
Very important.
As I said earlier, being a medical student, that is your primary goal.
Your primary assignment.
Anything that will hinder you from being a medical student, talk less of not becoming a doctor. We all should try to curb it. You know, the thing does not suit to hearing now. If they now say that's also causing this popularity with this stuff. Sure,
at the end of the day, you could not graduate.
That's very wrong.
So what we are trying to say here now is that talking about the business recommendation, there is no business you cannot venture in. As far as you have your time, you have the time. That is, you know how to manage your time with your studies, and also make sure you have knowledge of anything you want to do, as I said, because trying to do business when you are in school, especially medical school, it's really something that you have to be very careful about, because if you have to do something that will frustrate you, it will definitely affect your study. So you have to be very, very careful about that, just as I said. Now, so what is your final advice for medical students, or let me say the student of medical college that want to start business?
Oh, yeah. Number one advice that I would like to give is that firstly believe in yourself. Believe you can do this and you need to do it first. Because if you don't do it, you will later regret. Like, that thing of I could do this, but I did not do it. Then, so that thing will somehow haunt you.
Or to even after you graduate.
So I met one 611 medical student. So he told me that when they reach a particular session, like all of them were depressed. All of them were somehow like, so this is how medicine is. Yes. And because of the time, the effort and stuff. So all of them were depressed except those that combined something else with medicine, because they were able to cope with normal life. They just see medicine as okay, we love this, we are doing
it with passion. In fact, medicine is a core. Like
so now that is my first advice. The number two advice that I will give is this: we need to there is something called promotion. Yes, you can do it slow talk, but are people aware that you can do it or that you are doing it? So you need to promote yourself. Part of promotion is that you should have a good reputation. You should be able to converse well with people. You should be able to you should understand what I mean. That will help you in advertising yourself, in promoting, in telling people that okay, you do this. So that thing is,
even if you are a kind of person that you like solitary life, as far as you want to do business, you have to know how to maneuver yourself.
I told you like that. If it's not because of medicine, I would have been like I don't really talk with people, though I can talk when I see my people, but to meet stranger, even some people that are not even stranger, it's just that that's been a while we saw each other. To meet them, to converse with them is very hard for me. But the fact that I'm running a business, I need to meet people, and that is helping me.
It's giving you more courage, more confidence, more everything.
Exactly. So that is part of it. And finally, Sha, let us have this in mind. I don't know, Sha, I don't know, but I believe uh, if you want to have that money,
I mean,
you need to do the
do something.
you need to do like business. You need to have real things you are doing, because
So does that mean that medicine cannot give that kind of that money, that big?
Wallahi, medicine cannot give that big money. Wallahi, that would be sincere. It's only financial stability, financial security that you are going to have. But if you want that money, venture into something else. Like you being a medical doctor working in Nigeria does not say you should not have a trinker. Does not say you should be driving one Carina or small Toyota Corolla. So if you want those things too, you should try to, like, there are things you can do.
Not that at the end of the day you will even be seeing people that they don't even go to school at all.
And
you'll be seeing that using big cars, and I don't know, you'll be like, we are medical doctors now.
So you need to do something else. Just know that people medicine you are doing is you like
you
it,
like your passion,
and it has been a sacrifice for humanity. But you as a person, you also need money. You also, I'm not saying that I have money, so you get, well, I'm just talking in a general view. So you get, like, okay, if you like, there are some guys in my class that they are not even selling what we are selling. They have, oh my god, if you see them, the kind of things they, even one of our senior, like I was with one of his friends, so we're now talking randomly. Then he mentioned the person is in other level. Now the motor that he bought himself, not
personally, not that probably parents buy it for him or something.
And I know the person to share, so he's into, you get now. So being a medical student does not limit
you.
So if you want that kind of thing, so just
you don't have to limit yourself.
Exactly. So that's and finally, sorry.
Okay.
God is very important.
So no, it's not because of you want to have money now. You will now start a cyber scam or something like that.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm
trying to say.
So all those things, wallahi,
I really understand.
They will not last, and believe me, they will. What goes around,
that comes around. Definitely. So thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so as to receive notification whenever I upload a new video. So I say thank you. So see you in another interesting video like this. Bye for now.